Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Shieldwall here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host Max. Man, I still cannot believe how much you guys are enjoying the series for this game. I mean, the first episode reached more than 60 views in less than a week, so I was actually shocked how well the other episodes were doing too. Unfortunately, the game does not have like unlimited amount of missions for us to do currently, but I'm hoping that after the last two episodes all full of catapults, which were just horrible nightmares for me to record, we're gonna come across something without a goddamn catapult. So let's see what awaits us now. So we are getting through to the third act, and we're gonna be moving to the Africa and therefore Siege of Alexandria. So let's see what awaits us. Siege of Alexandria. After the Battle of Pharsalus, the majority of the forces commanded by Pompey were scattered or surrendered to Caesar. Pompey, however, escaped via Amphipolis to Egypt, only to be killed upon landing in Egypt by former soldiers in his army. The assassination was proposed by advisors of the pharaoh Ptolemy, who deemed that Caesar would be pleased by the removal of his adversary. Following Pompey, Caesar arrived to Alexandria. He was horrified at the murder of Pompey and wept for his one-time ally and son-in-law. He demanded the money Ptolemy's father had been lent by Rome and agreed to settle the dispute between Ptolemy and his sister and co-regent Cleopatra. Caesar chose to favor Cleopatra over her brother. Ptolemy and his advisors were unhappy with Caesar's decision. They raised an army and laid siege to Caesar in Alexandria's palace. Caesar did not have sufficient forces and sent ambassadors to negotiate with them. However, Ptolemy murdered the ambassadors to remove all hopes of reconciliation. Okay, so not really sure what we are getting into. Man, they really love 300. So, if I recall this mission, it's a fun one. So we are kind of camping here, and the two enemy forces need to breach these two gates to get here. And I actually saw this fun strategy where a person climbed over the wall and started capturing the yellow points and then only attacked the blue enemy. So what we are gonna have to do is try to get the militia in here. Also, we're gonna try to get a standard in, and we are gonna order our forces to hold this position. So I need to make sure that they stand here. So let them stand here and defend the position. And while that is happening, you can see that the yellow is already trying to breach the gate. So I'm gonna see if I can actually replicate the process, because both of our points here are being contested. So we can theoretically like switch to this spear and start just throwing javelins at the enemy, but that's just never gonna end up too positively for us because they are protecting themselves and I'm one guy trying to defend the position. So obviously not the best strategy to consider, right? They're gonna try to come and attack me. We can see that the one over there has really weird looking helmet, and they are kind of struggling to go up the stairs. But I'm quite sure they're gonna charge soon, so this is working kind of funny. Wow, how many actually javelins do they manage to survive is actually surprising. Whoa! Okay, so I survived with half of my HP, and we're gonna try to start contesting these flags, because if we to lose the units in the point where we are being protected, which is the F point, and we are kind of screwed. And of course, I'm trying to do this all alone, so this is gonna kind of affect us heavily. I'm gonna have to make sure to not die also, because if I die, I'm gonna have to respawn at the F point, and I would most likely not be able to get out. So these 2 points are gonna be contested, and it's most likely that the yellow might be battling the blue. So we're gonna have to be careful regarding this. Okay, and from this point, we're gonna try to go to C or A, B, and then C, so that when the yellow forces are recovering, they will not immediately recontest this flag. So we are gonna be able to see some funky stuff. So there we have the Lighthouse of Alexandria, one of the wonders of the world. The better design, I have to say, was done in Assassin's Creed. Which one was the one in Egypt? What was the name? Let me know in the comment section. And I have not had a chance to play the Odyssey as of yet. I heard all sorts of cool stuff about it, but I also heard some pretty damn weird stuff about it. Like there's this ability called a Spartan Kick, which is just crazy, stupid, overpowered. It seems like the F point is being contested. However, I don't see yet our enemies suffering that many losses. I do see the green bar in the lower right corner going down. We have lost a unit. We have lost a second unit. This is not looking well. We are starting to lose a stupid quantity of units here. What's happening there? This should not be happening. We are able to... Wow, we have just dropped down ridiculously fast. So the question is, if they contest the F point, if it's a game over, or how dramatically this is gonna change. So the one last standing unit, it's obviously us. So I'm gonna have to rehire some militia here in order to regain some sort of strength. We're gonna reduce our respawn time, and we're gonna increase our cap. And we're just gonna charge with our boys here. And theoretically let them go, and I'm gonna try to just contest another flag here at this point. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna work out, because they are obviously running to that point over there, so might be kind of a loss of units. The blue is doing really well so far. They have 2, 4, 6 flags, which is gonna be kind of problematic. I think the strategy regarding this revolves around you trying to get to these yellow points as fast as you can, and just trying to survive and try to contest their points as fast as possible. So if we manage to capture these points, it should be working for us. However, going through the gate is gonna be then a nightmare, because it's once again trying to contest a fully defended wall, and as I can see over there, the yellow is building their forces up on the walls. So we're gonna be hiring more units. Our Praetorian is gonna be joining them, so they are really defending these points. So let's ask our units to come and join me. This way we can contest these points a bit faster, and that should leave yellow with only 1 point to try and defend. However, it might seem like they are currently battling the blue, so this is gonna be kind of funky too. Maybe we're gonna be able to pull this off using just militia, who knows. But over there we can see that the battle is raging on, and it seems like they might have defeated blue. So try to charge Don't know if they're gonna get a decent angle on us from these towers, but they are definitely torturing and destroying my units there. That's for sure. I'm gonna try to make sure that we get some damage there. Even the javelins thrown at the doors are doing some damage. It's obviously not as much as we would do while trying to attack, but I'm trying to save up for the stand main sign so that we get those boosts. Javelins are everywhere. We're trying to draw the attention of the enemy from firing upon our units. Looks like the last remaining yellow units are mostly over there defending the position. So we're gonna go and grab additional units to help us out, because with 2 units, we really cannot be doing too many weird strategies here. So we are at the full number. And if yellow is engaging currently blue, we just might be able to sneak and attack there. The javelins being thrown at us, definitely a really annoying thing to have to put up with. But I do see blue trying to do some weird stuff here, so maybe if we get our units stuck in between 2 forces. It looks like yellow is struggling here, and we are struggling too. If I get just lightly tapped by just about anything, I'm dead immediately, so our Praetorian there dies too. Why do I respawn with 2 javelins in my face is beyond me, however. It's kind of fun. Let's try to grab as many units as possible. Yellow is still trying to defend the flag. We're gonna try to use that moment to see if we can seize a point from blue. And I'm gonna try to actually sneak inside. No, so blue is over there. Okay, so if blue is over there, let's try to contest this. If we manage to do that, by killing the small amount of units here, we might be able to grab a hold of this position. We're able to do this. We don't really wanna battle the blue, because he is gonna be trying to respawn their units in here, so trying to dispose of them in this location is exactly what we need to do. So now we are at full capacity. The G point is over there. So we're gonna stop them. This is actually done by the defending units. That's actually funny. The blue leader is trying to escape. That did not work. I somehow managed to snipe him. He has the coolest Anubis helmet ever. Gotta give him props for that. I would have probably went with Seth, because it just seems like Anubis is just used way too frequently. There are other gods, and the yellow seems to be defending that spot over there with a really small forces. So we are trying to get the gates fixed, but if we manage to draw them out and maybe put some dent into their numbers, might be able to pull off some miracle here. Need to go gather up some units. That was a beautiful headshot there. You kidding? Let's go with the Centurions, or Legionnaires, sorry. Might help us out. Let's try to throw a couple of spears there. Javelins, whichever one you prefer. Definitely doing their job. Good boys. Blue is trying to re-establish their presence here. So, trying to do as much damage at this narrow spot. Definitely nightmarish scenario for me here. But we have the upper advantage that we are recovering our units here, which the enemy cannot do. But they are kicking our butts, that's for sure. Okay, let's try to recover. Did miss there. Let's see if we can fix that. That was a beautiful knee shot. And with this small contingent, this is kind of a weird spot where we are stuck at currently between the two forces. Because I'm kind of afraid that yellow, with their limited amount of income, they cannot really be too aggressive, but they are still present here. And I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna try to retake their old territories. So we need to somehow come up with a plan where blue would actually go after yellow instead of constantly going after us. That's the only way I can see this working out. Actually funny, the blue and red markings on the wall, like signaling how tall the kids are or something. And in this case, it's just a sign of bloody murder. So maybe not as cute. Come on, let's hit the Anubis. Gotta hit the leader. They are definitely kicking my butt. Should not be this strong. I have lost the capability to be hiring units here. So most likely I'm gonna die here. Unless they do something stupid like keep getting face or headshots. I'm gonna have to move to another location. Try to get a battle between yellow and blue forces. And use the chaos which ensues to try and retake one of these points. Or see if I can run outside here and contest some of the blue points. Oh, come on, leave me, you bastards, alone. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. That's fine. What would be a good thing? What would be a good thing to consider? Probably getting some units. Thankfully, we do have this section of the map under control. Blue is still dominating. So now it's just like a question of time until yellow crumbles. So we're gonna have to make sure that that does not happen without us having some better position on the battlefield. The gate is open right now, but it's not gonna remain in such state. So yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening right now, but we are charging at the gate. I don't know, I might try to swing at it too. We're breaking it down. It's not even halfway done. One of the next upgrades which we might have to consider is the door breaking ability, because we are losing units here and we're gonna need every single one of them. Yellow is still being represented somehow. And the blue forces meet us here, which is interesting. I don't really want to deal with the yellow. I want to contest at this point. That was a horrible shot. Still need to do 2 shots in order to slay one of these. So blue is currently stuck outside. I don't know if they're battling it out with yellow. So we're going to be able to recover our forces here. Okay, let's contest at this point. I do know that blue has forces up on the wall, but this way we gain control over the flag and over the gate. And if we manage to do so, then it's gonna slow down blue's access to the city limits. And if we get rid of the yellow forces, what's gonna happen effectively is that we are gonna be able to put some guards up on the walls to slow down any attempts for blue to try and take our position. That was a beautiful headshot there. So blue seems to be battling it out with yellow. Yellow has not tried to regain their position. We're going to use our superior force here to take on the flag, which should effectively get us rid of the yellow player. That was a beautiful headshot there. A nice following shot. So now we just need to make sure that we do maintain the control over this section. Now if we manage to do so, we are gonna be able to pull off some fun stuff. Let's go for this. Let's go like this. This is gonna still give us the capability to So I was able to pull the fire away, but if I get hit here, this is gonna be bad. But they are using the same type of units as we are, so they are going heavy. We need to be careful here. Militia would probably be struggling here. Let's try to take out that leader with the Anubis's helmet. And so what we can do theoretically here is position our units to guard the gate. And if we can get some defenders up on the wall. So for defenders, for the spear usage, and while the gate is being fixed, because blue needs to reassemble his forces, I can try to run outside while my units try to hold them off and try to contest the flags, and therefore draw their attention away from the city limits of Alexandria and try to get their attention towards one of their flags. Question is, how well will the units defend the position? Of course, once I contest this flag, I can start sending in reinforcements immediately over there, because we are simply losing numbers. So we are at 17, it's going down. If we start hiring legionnaires, they're gonna run over there and try to support our units. So I just need to contest this flag and then run towards the other flag with hopes that the units which are gonna spawn are gonna be able to get within the city limits, because the gate, I'm not sure if it has been... Wow, we cannot actually hire units in here. That's kind of dangerous. So I was really hoping I would be able to pull that off. I'm gonna most likely have to run back while they are doing something dumb like trying to contest the walls. And while I do that, you'll be able to gain back my entire forces. Trying to massacre them from all the sides, all the corners. Add in those boosts, those bonuses. Everything needs to be working. And now with the forces on our side, they're trying to run and recontest the flag. So we're gonna try to battle them for it. They do have access to missiles too, but they have not utilized them yet. They have kind of screwed up that salvo pretty damn neatly. So we should have some chance here to deal some actual real-life damage. I unfortunately cannot summon units here, so that's most unfortunate. But if we would have the chance to win this or survive with our Praetorian, which unfortunately did not work, the worst thing which can happen here is the goddamn gate gets shut right in my face, which is one of the worst things about the damn game. Okay, let's rehire our units. Running around with super low HP, that's always fun. So with these numbers, we can go and try to charge at them. We're gonna soon get our salvo of spears. And I hate the fact that they were able to recapture the flag and they are able to keep summoning units in here. That's some proper BS. If they are able to do it, why can't I be allowed to do so? You know? But we definitely did manage to win. Let's call in the units on our position. And we're going to try to trap them between the walls and the gate. And with the bonus and the spears from the back, I'm really hoping this is going to work out. And we're not gonna die here. Most likely I'm gonna die here. Seems like I'm gonna die here. Trying to throw this javelin so I don't hit my own unit. But considering how little damage I will be able to survive here, I'm not really sure what to expect. I need to draw them so that my defenders can hit them. Okay, so again, we can try to repeat the strategy. We do have control over the H point. Don't have that many units. And now we're gonna try to contest one of the other flags while they run away. So let's see if we get their attention. Because if they're gonna remain at that flag, I'm just gonna try to recontest those two flags while those dummies try to go after the city limits. And with these units, I'm going to be able to capture these flags a bit faster. Nice farms, but I'm staying away from water based on my previous experience because a small pond in Gaul was responsible for getting us killed. So I don't really want to deal with that. Looks like they were able to break through the damn gate. And they're recontesting the G point. Okay. Let's try to get the remaining researches done. Do have the money for it because we have the majority of the flags. They're gonna be kind of confused as to what point to probably contest after this. But if we manage to get all of these, and then it's just gonna be within the city limits themselves, it's gonna be kind of funky that way. So soon they're gonna be able to deal us some damage. Okay, so if we do this, we're gonna go after the H point. I still see some defenders up on those walls, so I'm not really sure what exactly is happening there. They're kind of confused. Probably some issue with the AI. Okay, let's go. Come on, you can do it. So they are contesting the walls currently, which is kind of stupid, but that's why I left the defenders there. And if the gate remains open because it has not been yet recontested, we're able to do a side salvo. We're able to do another salvo. And because we do not own this point, we are kind of struggling here. Trying to see if I can respawn somewhere within the city. It actually worked to my shock. And now with the forces available to us, we're gonna try to charge at the enemy. Because they would have to recontest the flags outside. So being without a respawn point for now would have quite the upper hand. They did leave quite the stupid quantity of defenders around. That's something which I have to give to them as a kudos. And now the question is, how do we manage to pull this thing off? They are leaving defenders freaking everywhere. Go away from that flag. I said go away from that flag. I'm gonna try to do as much damage as I can. I think I hit my own freaking Praetorian in the face, which is just most unfortunate, considering what I'm trying to do here. The gate is not yet repaired, so we're gonna have to hold off their attack. This is kind of an unequal exchange. I'm gonna try to regain reinforcements. In whatever way I can do. By standing close enough to the damn wall, I can still reach reinforcements. So now we are in this dead-end spot where the one force which does the dumber thing is gonna die sooner. We did miss that salvo pretty damn badly. Okay. And now we are stuck in this weird stage. Is the gate fixed? The gate has been fixed. What I'm gonna try to do is go and contest simply the flag while they are stuck over there. Because if we manage to pull this off, then they have no place from which to respawn. And so if we then get eventually to the gates, they are totally royally screwed. So I might not be able to respawn units at this point, but I will be able to defeat them if they don't break through the damn gate soon enough. I think they are breaking through the damn gate. Wow, we have quite a lot of money here. Okay, beautiful spears. Beautiful. And because I still own the damn spot, I was able to rehire some units. I'm gonna be able to keep on hiring units as fast as they die, and that's a victory for Alexandria. So yeah, blue was kind of issue. We did manage to deal with yellow by sneaking through the wall, and the same technique can be probably used for blue, but then we would just struggle with the yellow, so there would be the issue with that. But hopefully you did enjoy this. This was quite the fun battle for Alexandria and the third chapter. I do wonder what's gonna be in the next episode. So if you're new here and you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing, as I publish fun content like this on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, comparisons, I got guides, I got all sorts of stuff. Link is in the description. Go check it out. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now.